Who's got money on the mind? I see you there. This is the collective message regarding finances, which is a very hot topic right now. A lot of clients have been reaching out about practical matters regarding like finances, even career, housing, that kind of thing, debts that are owed to them, legal stuff. So I feel like there's a very practical energy right now, and we are amidst the season for it. We got Virgo that's very practical and homey and stabilizing, and then we just moved into Libra season. Libra is very logical and practical also, and but I've been feeling like with the eclipses and everything from last month that we've had a huge focus on security and like what it means to really be secure, and then like dealing with even like personal insecurities and things. I feel like a lot of us were tested. There was a lot of like accidental things going on, like, so you may have noticed in the last weeks, like there were just weird random things that happened. I feel like that's partially these like transits that are going on with Neptune and Uranus too. But in any case, so it's been a lot. But I do feel like the collective is focused on finances and practical matters. So I'm going to do a practical matters read for you. It doesn't have to be specifically financially related, but take it to finances if it applies to your situation. So okay, so the very first card that came through was the Emperor. So where I see the collective heading, because there's actually a lot of strong energies coming through these cards, but we have Emperor is very directional. He's a leader. He is pioneering the path forward where nobody has gone before. So he is not a follower. He's not likely going to agree with everybody. He has differing opinions, and he sees a progressive vision. So in terms of finances or career, whatever kind of like mindset that you're at, practically speaking, if you have anything that you're working on, let me put it that way, I see goal-oriented energy here, and I see that it's also a very powerful time to embark on pursuing some goals. You have strength, first of all, spiritual support. You have this natural enthusiasm for your craft, or for making money, or for helping people, whatever it is that you are focused on right now. Practically speaking, we're not getting into the love readings today. They've been there too, but yeah, like focusing on what's matters of value, importance, like belongings, possessions, assets, that kind of thing. So in any case, you have a lot of support here, spiritual support, and I just feel like it's a very directional time right now. So the collective could be experiencing like that they can see the path forward, like we can see where we need to go, we can see the steps that we need to get there, and also universe is providing us with that awareness of the steps. There could be some very lucky experiences. Some of you may be experiencing some lucky things this week. Actually, luck comes up in the Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like this is a especially lucky time. I've also had some really good luck and synchronistic moments lately. Actually it was kind of like up and down. There was like poor luck, and then there was great luck. So I feel like this energy is kind of like dynamic, but we are leveling out. So yeah, I feel like there's a strong, clear direction. I feel like if you there's a few different storylines going on here. If you've been riding this wave where you feel like motivated, driven, I mean, you might be working out, you might be like, wow, I haven't had this much energy. I've been waiting like all summer to have this energy. And it's like the waning season of the year. So it's interesting, but it feels like, the planets are moving how they move, regardless of the seasons. And it is a very motivating time right now. Also, we had the Lionsgate portal last month in August. We're still in September, but by the time a lot of you will watch this, it'll be early October. But yeah, it just feels like ever since the Lionsgate portal, I personally have felt like a whole new wave of motivation and like ingenuity, and like actually like getting to projects that I've been wanting to get to for years. Like it feels very aligned right now, all of the energies. And yeah, there were some mishaps too, but the read looks really good though. So I feel like we're in the clear. Like, say it was a chaotic month for you, well, now we're on the up and up. Now we're on Wheel of Fortune. We have all these beautiful cards. I'll just show you the complete read here. Yeah, let's talk King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a stable man, stable patriarchal archetype. He is stable. He's the most stable of all the kings. Not as rigid as the King of Swords. Like, he has more generosity, and he has more but he can be very like withdrawn, you know. I feel like this is a time where we're guided to be very clear about what we need, what we want, also how it can affect the collective too, because the emperor is not there to be there for himself. The king is not there to be there for himself. They are there to help lead communities. So we are still in collective mentality, even if we're being a little bit like more tunnel visioned, or we have our like, you know, specific way that we're operating, and it might be kind of rigid, you know, but it might be like vigilant for the collective, or it might be like, all right, I have to be selfish right now to, you know, or I have to keep to my routines and not break out of it to like, you know, do these other things that somebody wanted to do, or, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to justify. If you are routine and you are stable right now, don't think of it like selfish. Think of it like, you know, it's like when you put the life vest on before you put, or the mask before you put the kid's mask, right? Like you have to help yourself before you can help somebody else. So yeah, it just seems like we're getting clear. Like first we're not helping ourselves. Like this isn't some crazy healing moment. It doesn't feel like it's very emotional. It feels more like practical. It's like we're like putting on our big girl panties and we are doing the work. Like we're feeding ourselves properly. We're making sure we got our groceries done. You know, we are making sure that we like don't have piles of laundry built up. We make sure that we're on time to things. You know, this is like responsibility. This is what I see right now. If we want to be financially abundant, if we want to be aligned with the I feel like it's an abundant time for the collective. Like there could be like random money popping out of the sky for some people, or growing quickly from like weeds. But yeah, it feels like this is a time for productivity, motion forward. By the way, if this doesn't resonate with you, if you are feeling like really like the complete opposite, like lazy, overwhelmed, just like stressed, super tired, then it's definitely like trust that it's a moment to rest, because all of this energy is still cultivating. If what you need is rest to be able to cultivate this scenario in your abundance eventually, because you know, like a rested mind will be able to like work well intuitively and logically and intellectually, all the things. You know, like trust whatever your body is telling you first. That's also actually the message of the King of Pentacles. Like this is full body, like trust your body, get your body to a good place. This is also, you know, like calling in for a strong focus in health and wellness. And yeah, what more can we say? We're on the up and up. You know, if you have the motivation and the drive, get to it, you know, get to business, like keep it flowing, keep it working. If you get tired, you know, pick yourself up the next morning, or go to bed early, you know, wake up refreshed, get plenty of sleep. And then, yeah, I definitely see this spiritual connection coming through. We are also entering into October, which is the witchiest time of the year, October, November. So it's a very good time also to connect with your higher spirit guides and anyone who wants to be there of assistance in the ethereal realm. God, source energy, you know, angels. But yeah, it feels like there is a little bit of relief right now from what was previously a pretty chaotic last, you know, month or so. I feel like things are finally making sense. And yeah, I hope you're having an abundant journey. Until next time.